Hello, so I'm going to try shooting from this scope on a mount on the table instead, and I'm going to just take so much time to switch them around all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and I have it at about the AEA HP max. It's at, I just have it tethered at the moment at an even 4,000 to kind of see if I couldn't get a little bit of consistency out of the chronograph. I've been having a heck of a time getting the numbers today, but my best number that did work out, I haven't calculated the foot-pounds on it yet, but at 4.45 kpsi, I got 702 feet per second with 174 grain, size from 359 to 357. I do not believe that that's necessary, but I wanted to just see what the numbers would tell me. So I'll go try and see some of these. These are 154 grain, 360 size down to 357 just now. So they're a nice hollow point at 154 grain. Okay, I'm going at 54 yards and I just hope to hit the torso. 179.4. So 179, 100 meters a second. 175.4, 175.4. I'll go for that other plate. 177 meters a second. Whoops, there's a boat tail. I'll go for the torso again. 177. Huh. So when I'm tethered at, now I'm down to about 3,900, and this is a 30 cubic foot tank I'm tethered off to 4,500. 174.4, 174 meters a second. Oh, I'm 173. So you can see the tethering's finally coming on down. I'll go for the torso again on the left side. Well, 173 meters a second. 173. It's having this ATN scope not mounted on the same rifle is a little bit irritating, I will say. 173. So that's kind of staying pretty consistent on the meters per second. I forget the numbers of the meters per second conversion. 215. Wow. Now we're talking. That's more like what? 215. 213. So this is interesting. This is happening at this is with the tether. This is occurring at about 3,700 psi with a 30 cubic foot tank. Now that had a massive kick, but it only said 176. So 174. Well, it's staying consistent. 172. I'll just go ahead and shoot all these and see how far they all get down with there, since I just pressed them for this video anyhow. And they're seconds, so I'm just not doing point of impact, just for the numbers. 172, 172. 211. So maybe somebody out there can confirm. If you file the valve pin down 1/16 of an inch, 170. Well, it leveled this all out. I don't normally run this with the with tank 170.6, so it is showing a lot of consistency. I wish I could remember what the meters per second were offhand. There's 211, and I mean, I felt a distinct kick difference there. And 154 grain deep or hollow point. Now we're back to 170 again, and oh, so here's two boat tails. Now just so I can remember, the last two shots are 274 grain boat tail, size to 357, and now this is clear down at 3,500 PSI. Let's see what happens. In fact, I'll hit the lower target. 197, 197. That is very interesting. 196. So when it's tethered, I don't normally run this tethered. Now here I have some unsized 151 grains. Let me just throw these in, and I'll tell you the foot-pound, or excuse me, the PSIs. This is at 3,500. This is really interesting. So this is 151 grain, 358. In fact, let's see what happens here. Nice. So that was okay. 163. 163. Need to get glasses so I can read it better. I'll go for the lower one. 162.4. 162.4. Let's see what else I have laying around here. Here's another top punch. 357, and this is a 147 grain. So I'll just throw this in and see what this equals to. 162.2 meters a second, so 162.2. We're staying very consistent in that window. I'll just have to do the math and figure out foot-pounds. I don't have it handy on me. This is another 154 grain. 167.4. 167.4. And I think that's enough of this hand-sized ammo I'm trying. Because now I'm down to about 3,350 or so, so I'm going to call it good and see what else happens.